Hey guys, Jason Samkoviak here, Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. Today I'm going to give you a tip for your arrows during hunting season and how often you should be touching up your broadheads that are in there. Now the first tip, always grab the same arrow every time you sit. Okay, you're not firing it, you're not shooting a deer every time you climb on stand, unless you're Robert Carter or Chris Spikes. But otherwise, everybody else in the real world, they're not able to kill deer quite that often. So we have a lot of sits where we're climbing in a stand, we pull an arrow out, we're going to knock an arrow, and then we're going to be done, put it back in our quiver. Do the same thing the next day, same thing the next day. My advice, grab the same arrow every time. Reason for that has to do with our broadheads and sharpening. Now this does not matter if you shoot if you're a compound guy or a traditional guy. Either way, it's same concept. Hang on, side by sides. Welcome to Northern Michigan, non-stop, all the day long, everywhere. When you have an arrow that is not a expandable, for say, if it is an open bladed head, like these razor heads here, okay, if it is open bladed head where it is designed to be, you know, it's the edge, the sharp edge is touching your hood foam all the time, you need to touch them up. Now, most of the time, if you do this the right way and you're smart about it, it might only have to be stropping. Okay, but even if you'd never sharpened a broadhead in your life and you went out and bought like a 3-blade Thunderhead or a Muzzy or whatever is out there, or a 2-blade Magnus that's pre-built comes sharpened, or a Masai or anything like that, you have to touch them up. It is your responsibility. Even these razors come, they come what they call hunt ready sharp right out of the box. So these things are already razor wicked sharp already to begin with, but they will dull from this. Okay, in and out of your quiver foam. You pull it out, you put it on, you sit in your stand, you're done, you put it back in your foam. Okay, you keep doing that over and over again, and you're dulling it. Now also, just to stress from shooting this, when you shoot this arrow, boom, and those arrows are moving, they're moving inside there microscopically, okay? It's going to help dull those heads out, okay? So what you want to do with it is, by grabbing the same arrow all the time, that means that that's the arrow that needs the most attention, rather than having to do them all on a regular basis. The other ones will need it a few times throughout the season. I would say about every, for your other arrows that are not being pulled out regularly, every 2 weeks, pull them out and strop them. Okay, get your leather and your denim, you know, or your cardboard in your denim, but put your cardboard out there, strop them, do a good 15, 25, 35 times on each side of the head, then do another 50 times or so on your denim, and get them back to just to take that edge, put it back on there and make it razor sharp again. So you do that about every 2 weeks with all of your other heads that I'm holding on to, except for, well, my back one's a judo. And then this is my main one. It comes out all the time first. But all of these 4 other ones that I'm holding on to, I do that about every 2 weeks. Okay? I pull them out while I'm sitting down watching TV, strop them, put them back in. This one, the one that comes in and out all the time, I do this every week. Okay? Every single week of hunting. Okay, basically I make it a habit every Monday night. We watch a show that one of my wife's shows, Monday night, while we watch that show, I pull this out and I re-strop that, you know, 30, 40, 50 times, and make sure that one is razor sharp. The purpose of that is to prevent that from dulling out on you. If you neglect that, not only could it be a pretty dull broadhead when you're using it, you have to then go back and have to do the ceramic rods or stones or whatever your process are and completely resharpen it from start to finish. If you maintain that weekly, that one here, do it once a week, you're going to be able to control that and keep that sharp basically through your whole season with just stropping. Same with the other ones. You'll keep them sharp through the whole season, and all you got to do is that little bit of stropping. Once a week on your main arrow, every 2 weeks for your other arrows, basically. And it depends on how much you're shooting and hunting. But both shooting and hunting affect that. The hunting part is this arrow coming in and out regularly. The shooting part is all these arrows slightly moving in there a little bit, even if you don't see it. But when you shoot, that arrow does that. See those feathers moving? When those feathers are doing that, that's vibrating and slightly moving that in there, dulling those edges. Every time you shoot, boom, 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 those arrows do that. Well, those are dulling that in there. So but it's so minor that just re-stropping will fix that for you. So there's your tip for you. I'll put some links down below for you for some great sharpening things, some great stropping materials and that sort of stuff. It'll all be down below, and I'll probably link some other sharpening videos at the end of this for you. Thanks for watching.